Hey, what's up guys? I'm Paul, the editor of SnakeBytesTV. This week's show is all about going behind the scenes. Starting here in my apartment, we're going to walk you through a typical day at BHB Reptiles during a taping of SnakeBytesTV. I'm going to throw it to Brian right now and get the show started right now.
Hey, Brian from SnakeBytes here. We put a lot of effort into producing this show, and we wanted to give you a behind-the-scene look at how we do it. You're watching SnakeBytes. Is that all right? All right, so the idea for the show is intelligence. Basically, what I'm thinking is, I get asked a lot, like, do snakes have, how intelligent are snakes, and people compare them to other pets. A lot of people want to know, what's the difference between a snake and a dog or something like that. My initial thoughts are we would do, maybe open it up with, like, Artie, and seeing, her come, sit, paw, blah, 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 and then just talk about the difference between snakes and dog ownership. And what I was thinking is because it shows kind of a form of intelligence or like some training, the actuality, it's really like a trick. It's like a parlor trick. Another idea I was thinking to kind of go into the intelligence part is just the fact that do different people have different reactions to snakes, or do snakes react differently to different people, and
like with a dog, it recognizes its owner, it's
right.
excited to see it, does a snake kind of know who it's dealing
right.
with, or is it a reflection of how it's feeling?
Last thing I was thinking was to take a look at a couple snakes, and I'm not sure, maybe just one snake or a couple snakes that have like that seem just more like for instance, like retics seem to have more intelligence than a boa or something like that. I mean, it's when you open up their tub, they seem to be kind of thinking before they react, whereas some snakes just react instinctually. They seem to almost be kind of trying to figure you out a little bit. All right, well, why don't you give that thought while I'm doing the research on this brain stuff, and if you can do that, and then we got to get just Kel's question in the comment of the week, and then I think that's about it.
Cool.
Cool. All right, cool.
Good.
There's always a ton of research that goes into each show. Although we make mistakes, we try our hardest to come up with the most factual information.
The question was, what's your favorite animal scene from a movie? And the answer was about Lake Placid, the movie, and I happen to like Lake Placid, so I figured I would use that one because I like that movie a lot. There's always some great comments, though. That's the thing, it's not, it's hard to choose because there's always like, hundreds of comments that are so awesome, and it's difficult to pick one because I usually have a list of like 10 or 12 that I really like, and then usually it's just like, all right, I'm going to take that one.
What else could we do for the behind the scenes episode question?
Like if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life.
Oh, another deep one.
Meal.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm going with this.
I would choose burritos.
Would you?
Yeah.
What's to drink?
Arizona iced tea.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What flavor?
No, the green tea with the green tea honey.
You want that stuff.
Yeah.
If you're stuck alone on an island or something. George, what would your only meal be if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life?
All right.
All right, surprise us. We're gonna do this. He's gonna be in here.
Okay.
Surprises?
You're gonna be in it.
Yeah, you're gonna be in it. I'm gonna ask you what.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right, hold on. All right, guys, it's Cal's question week. I want to know from you guys, if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, every single day, what would that meal be? George?
I go prime rib and a Sprite or cold beer.
Sprite or cold beer, which one?
Beer.
Okay. Right. I'm going to have to go with beef jerky and chocolate milk. So I want to know from you guys, what's your favorite meal? Text the video comment below. Let me know. You guys, but you're seriously beer for the rest of your life, every day? That's all you have to drink? You would die pretty quickly.
See, I think burritos, like I didn't specify what kind, so I could have a bean burrito, I could have a beef burrito, I could have a chicken burrito.
You don't get a choice.
I know, this guy.
Every day. You just
No,
put
you
them all
don't.
there, and you can
I
pick out
could
what you
say
don't
steak.
want.
I can have many.
Well, I might.
Because steak is steak. Prime rib is pretty much, prime rib is the same as ribeye. I know they're different cuts, and so there is a difference.
You don't get A1 with it, though. You gotta see it. Like,
Who comes up with this?
Steak and sand.
I would get shrimp scampi's, I think, though. That'd be my close second.
And ready to go.
A lot of times when we think what pet, gosh, just got tongue-tied.
Maybe start with, you know, when most people think about intelligence in animals, they're thinking about, you know, dogs, cats.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Right. Ready?
Just so we frame it with, we're going to talk about snakes' intelligence.
Right. Yep. Got you.
Yep.
Sit down. Sit. 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 Give me your paw. See, you can teach a dog or a cat to sit, fetch, do whatever. It's a very different cognitive behavior than you're going to get with snakes. Doesn't mean that they're any different or any better. Oh, they are different, of course. As you can see, the show is never perfect, and it can take several takes to get it right. It's always a group effort to come up with what we hope is the best show. Throughout filming, there are many brainstorming sessions with new ideas to try to keep making it better. What if it is 100% voiceover, but we start with like George and we wrap his head like an Indian head and just have like a toilet paper roll where he's like blowing into, you know,
okay.
what do you think about that?
Yeah.
You know, where it's kind of funny. He'll be like sitting cross, you know, you know, something like that. What do you think?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, cool.
I mean,
He's got to put his head down, remember?
Put your head down.
Come on, man!
Stop! Come on! What?
You know, using the legs, but...
All right.
This cow had it wrapped around my head. I mean, my eye.
That's actually pretty good. That looks.
I see. What I need to do is sit down with your legs crossed here and the flute, like, you know, like, and I'm going to put like a ball python or something right here. And then you're just going to be like, like that, you know what I mean? That's all you're going to do.
That's all I'm going to do.
Yep.
God,
I feel it's coming on.
George, but get into it, okay? This is serious.
We've all seen the classic footage of the snake charmer from India, the guy that opens up the wicker basket and out pops a cobra hooding up, and to his music it actually is like it's trained. The truth is, that animal is just... Sorry.
If you want to send in your challenges, I'll keep doing it, and I guarantee I'm not going to fail this time, so-and-so from blah, blah, blah. So keep them coming, because I can handle these. Can you? Ooh.
Cool. That was good.
All right, you can put them away now, Joe. Okay, Snakes in the Big Apple, what shows or conventions do you like to attend? Snakes in the Big Apple, what shows and conventions do you like to attend? Kid Black. Okay, Snakes in the Big Apple, what shows and conventions do you like to attend? Kid Black said. Okay, right?
Yep, right when you were.
For this week's Comment of the Week in the Snakes in the Big Apple episode, the question was, what snake or other conventions do you like to attend? And Kid Black said,
Well, being the nerd I am, I love anime and comic conventions, but a few times a year my favorite one comes around, a spectacular gun and knife show. They have just about everything from medieval weaponry to specialized gear that are only issued to certain military branches. It's pretty awesome.
yeah, I totally agree with you. I love gun and knife shows. As a matter of fact, I bought some cool axes, and me and my boy Bernsey from the Minnesota Wild broke them while throwing them into a tree in my backyard. Until next time, you guys keep sending me creative comments. I'm going to feature you on a future episode.
Cool. Good.
And the hardest part about doing that segment is figuring out the username. Woodacuz, Woodacuz. I have no idea what the heck these people are thinking.
I think for that one, Paul should like record himself reading the voiceover,
Right.
And like maybe put a little picture-in-picture while the graphics are up.
Right. Yeah, that's actually good. Yeah.
Yeah, so that people can see him. You know.
Yeah.
being
Yeah, that's
stupid.
actually smart. I like that a lot. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and enjoyed having a look at how we produce the show. And this is the view that I see every time that I'm intro and outro in the show. Until next time, you've been watching Snake Bites. We're done though, right?
Think,
All right,
yeah.
are we done?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, good.